What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Abel Melendez again with another video. And this one, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find these hidden gems in the market. But before I get started, how about you guys go and subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already, and click the notification bell, because real shortly, as soon as we get to up to 500 subscribers, we are going to have Bitcoin giveaways. We're going to have Ethereum giveaways. We're going to have a bunch of different giveaways of coins that us on the team currently keep in our portfolio. So you guys definitely want to be subscribe for that and be up to date for every video that we release, because all you will have to do is just drop a comment below with your wallet ID of the currency that we're giving away, and you guys will be in the running to get those free coins. Okay, so just to get started with the video, right, like I said, we are going to go over how to find gems in the markets. All right, because currently we have guys on the team right now that were able to turn $700 into $40,000 in just a matter of 2 months. Okay, and how is that possible? It's through the strategy I'm going to teach you guys right now on how to find these hidden gems in the markets. Okay, now first thing you want to do, all right, obviously the ones on the first page, they're already out there, they're already known. So these ones are less likely to really have those 1,000% gains, right? Those huge gains that you could really make a lot of money in a short amount of time, right? So what you really want to do is go, one trick that we use, right, is that we go to the second or maybe the third page, ones that are less known, ones that have a much smaller market cap, okay? And we look at all the information on those ones right there. We do our little check, right, our due diligence to see if those are good ones to get invested with, right? Now, this is exactly what we're going to do right now, okay? So I'm going to start off on the second page, and I'm just going to go down and start looking for anyone that catches my eye, okay? Because there's just way too many to do one by one. If you have that time to do one by one, by all means, go ahead and do it. But for me, I just don't have the time to really go one by one and actually do it, okay? Now, first one that I actually hear a lot of people talking about, right, is Poet. PO.ET, right? Poet is one that I hear a lot of people that are continuously talking about it, bringing it up, and I've never really did too much research on it. So let me go in it, because this could really be a good gem. All right. Now, when you're looking for gems, you definitely want to take into consideration the market cap. You want to take into consideration the circulating supply and the total supply. All right. The price in itself really does not matter whatsoever. All right. You definitely want to see at the gains too, right? Because if it's up already 100%, 200%, 300%, you never want to get involved at those highs like that, okay? Because there's a great chance that it's going to retrace back in price, and then you're getting basically up at the highs, so you're going to be losing value as soon as you get in. So you definitely won't want to get in on the highs. Since this one is up only 20%, that's really not bad at all, right? For these cryptocurrencies, because these move so quick, right? Now, if this was a stock, if you're up 20% on a stock, that's amazing. All right, that's a real huge return. That's a monthly return for most stocks. But we're dealing with cryptocurrencies. This is a whole new ballgame. Okay, this right here is literally making millionaires overnight. This is the biggest transfer of wealth happening currently today. All right. So, like I said though, back on topic. I love to ramble and rant because I'm so passionate about this. But back on topic. Okay. The market cap is a very important key. All right, market cap of 254 million for Poet, for Poe. All right, that shows that it still has a lot of room to grow. All right, especially if you put into consideration with the ones on the top 100, or matter of fact, the ones in like the top 50, top 25, who are all over $1 billion market cap. All right, so at 254 million, this still has room to grow. Okay. And then you want to see circulating supply. It has a circulating supply of 2 billion coins already, with a total supply of 3 billion. Okay, there's about 1 billion more supply out there. That's another thing you want to take into consideration, because the less that are out there, the bigger for the demand for that coin. Okay, so it's gonna obviously raise the price of these coins. All right, now once you see those numbers, next thing you want to do is just do your due diligence. Okay, once the numbers check out, which is the more important thing, you want to do your due diligence and just see what is looking like. All right, you want to check the markets. You want to see where it's actually on. Okay, you want to make sure that it's on popular ones, so that's enough volume to actually place your orders, so you won't have to be waiting hours and hours for it to get triggered and stuff like that. And as you can see, this one's on Binance, KuCoin, HitBTC. This one is on a lot of top exchanges, so that's really good. You want to check their social media sites, right? In particular, the Twitter account, to see how active they are, because you want to see projects that are active. All right, you definitely want to see a lot of activity, because that means that there's gonna be a lot of eyes on it, a lot more people that are gonna start looking into it by all these tweets that they get out. Okay, and this one has done a tweet January 19th. All right, January 18th. I'm sorry, is very active, right? It's very, very new because it just happened yesterday. So that's pretty good, right? As long as they're doing stuff like one or twice, 3, 4 times a week, right? As long as they're active, that is definitely a plus, and you want to take that into consideration also. Okay. Now, when you do that, you check the numbers out. All right, 254 million. That has plenty of room to grow. The supply in itself, the difference between the supply is actually not as big as it could be. So this is also really good, right? Because the less supply out that there is out there, the bigger the price is gonna go. All right. Now, we check the markets. It has a lot of great markets. Social media, they're pretty active on it. We check the website. We see what the product is all about. All right. You have to do this due diligence. I know it's a lot of work. It could be it's time consuming for a lot of people. But if you really want to find these good ones, the ones that are going to give you the 10x, 20x, 30x gains, right? You have to do this stuff, all right? So based off the website, I'm very big on first impressions, right? Like if the website it looks like it's a real dinky website that they spent $100 on it, then I completely just X out of it. I don't want to deal with it at all, right? Because that, like I said, first impression is everything. All right, and then after you get that, you start reading to see what it's all about. All right. I'm Poet. Poet is proof of existence 2.0. It says it right here. So Poet is a shared universal ledger designed to track ownership and attribution for the world's digital creative assets. So just by off of what I just read right there, right, it looks like they're trying to they're finding a way to actually credit the people that give out content, right? Like what I'm doing right now is a content creator. Okay, so they're trying to track ownership of anything that content creators come out with. All right, now let's dig more into it. Poet reclaims value for content creators, publishers, and consumers. It says own your content, generate immutable and timestamp titles for your creative works, and register your assets to the Poet network. Because it is decentralized and secured by the blockchain, the metadata attribution remains safe, verifiable, and immutable. Create and issue licenses. Poet uses cryptography to give publishers and content creators the tools to automate the license process without relying on any third parties. Choose from any pre-existing license or create your own terms and automate the payments, transfer, and issuance of license. All right. Now, this is all really, really great stuff because it's saying right here, own your own content. So essentially, right, when you come up with your own content right here, you get it you get it time stamped so that in case like somebody comes and takes your work, like if it's not like if I dropped this video and somebody were to put it on his channel, or somebody else's channel, then I will still get credit for it. And if they're getting monetized from it, I will get monetized from it also. That's essentially what they're saying right here, because we're going to have licenses and everything like that, that I will have to issue somebody a license if they try to take my work, and I will get credit for it. I will get paid for it, essentially. All right. And it is an open network, providing an open network in a space that had always been controlled by third parties. Poet builds a bridge between creators and publishers, discover new content, or verify authenticity, authorized through a truly transparent system of attribution. All right. So this one is actually really, really interesting because obviously this is a very big field, right? Creating content is huge. Nowadays with the marketing that's out there, right? This is the way to get seen, is by creating content on all the time. If you're an author and you want to publish your work and stuff like that, a journalist, you can use this right here to essentially keep your work safe. And if somebody tries to take your work, then you will still get credit for it and you will still get monetized for it if they're getting monetized from it, all right? Now it says, how will Poet change the way you license your digital content? For publishers, you generate immutable ownership certificates and improve internal discoverability of digital created assets, seamlessly interact with a network of freelance content creators to significantly reduce friction in the publishing space or process. All right. And for content creators, access a database of published and unpublished content to curate and license automatically, discover metadata and originating information about digital assets, and ensure authorized use and proper attribution. Okay. Excuse me. So you guys just heard what I said. I'm not really gonna break it down no more. It's exactly what I just been saying basically. But let's see. You want to see their team too, right? Once you see like the ideas behind it, and if it's something that you're interested in, then you go on and you see who the backers are, right? You want to see who's actually behind this whole concept and stuff like that. And these are the backers: Bo Shen, Fimbushi Capital. This guy Anthony DeLora, he's a part of Ethereum. Okay, this guy is BTC Inc. So just off of the look at these guys, right? It looks like they have some strong backers because these guys are all a part of other projects that are obviously doing really good right now, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, BTC Inc. Right? This guy's another one from Ethereum, Smart Wallet, Vice Media. That's actually really known. Viacom, Fox, Vimeo. This is actually really big. This guy right here is really plugged in. Maven, Yahoo. Oh yeah, see these people right here. This is considered a strong team when you have people like this that are backing it, right? Like people that are a part of huge networks like these guys, like Yahoo, right? Viacom, Fox, Vimeo. Like these are billion-dollar corporations that they have either worked in or were a part of, and now they're backing this cryptocurrency right here. So that's obviously huge. All right, now if you keep on going down, you can just see their entire team. Like look at this, right? Like they have a strong team, that's a plus. It's definitely a plus. And if you keep on just looking through the page, then you see the institutions, see what institutions are backing them, right? Fimbushi Capital, which is obviously one of the guys that we just talked about. Banktothefuture.com, Tally Capital. You definitely want to check these links out too. Make sure that they work. Make sure that they actually send you to the right things. All right, and they're just not there just to go there. And then you want to just continue reading, right? Do everything you can to make sure that this is a safe bet because you're putting your money into this, okay? You check their social media too, make sure that the links go to where they got to go to. And it's just doing it's the little things, right? This is very tedious, but it's needed to do, all right? It's needed if you really want to make sure that this is something great that you're investing in, all right? Now, let's see. We click on the team up here. Now, let's see who their core team is, okay? This dude right here is a technical lead, specializing in APIs and web apps. Dragon has nearly 10 years of experience. That's good. Full stack developer, head of project. All right, maybe just go through all these guys right here just to make sure that their background matches the project. All right, and they're just not some Joe Schmoes randomly there. All right, see who their token sale partners are. Okay, those are good. The backers we just went through already. All right, then you want to go to their roadmaps, see what their plans are for the future, and see when they're going to start releasing things that will obviously make the coin raise in value. All right, so based on their roadmap, pre-dawn, right, is a Bitcoin white paper in November 2008. It should have came out. Proof of Existence 1.0 came out in 2013. The Genesis, their original idea, was in 2016, right? Joining BTC Labs, 2016, initial kickoff. Seed funding, all in 2016. Development team grows, 2017. Columbia, 2017, right? And then just so on and so forth, okay? Now let's see what they want. They have in store for 2018, right? The Rosetta era, which is okay, the Gutenberg era. Actually, this is the 2018. So by April 2018, they want to license their marketplace, okay, which is obviously huge. Revenue sharing is also really huge. Payment channels, asset marketplace, immutable portfolio, ebook registry, both by 2019. See, like stuff like this, right? Like licensing marketplace, this is huge. All right, this is really, really big because now you're creating licenses for people like myself that create with content, all right, so that you can start giving out licenses to use your material. Revenue sharing, multiple owners for a digital asset can share in the profits and licensing revenue from that asset. This is huge news also, all right, and these are set to come out within the next few months, so you know that this is going to raise this price. All right, stuff like this, if they pull through with it, right, if they come through with these things right here, with these announcements, it's gonna make the price rise for this coin. Okay, this is very, very big. That's why you want to make sure that they have a roadmap and that they actually follow through with everything that they're trying to do. All right, now in 2019, it looks like they're getting even more in depth with image and video support, open decentralized marketplace, right? The platform launches, the app platform launches. So all this is huge. So if you're in, right, if you get in like right now, which I'm not going to give you guys financial advice, but if you guys were to get in right now and held, all the way till next year, then you guys will be sitting very, very lovely as long as they follow through with everything that they're saying. Okay, so make sure they have a roadmap. Look over the roadmap, make sure it's good to go, and there's something that you're interested in also too, right? Because you don't want to just jump into things that are there just because you think it's gonna rise, right? Don't do that. Make sure you actually have a passion for what it is, and if you just have a passion for making money, by all means do what you want to do, but at least it's something that you're interested in, okay? So that you actually take the time to actually look it over and know everything about this coin and this project. All right. Now we'll go to the token, see what the token's about. Okay, this is probably just about the ICO when they did it. It says with the tremendous support of our community, especially sold 10 millions in tokens during the token sale. All right, 10 million tokens is pretty good. Then they have a video about it, the resources. They have a white paper, which is really, really important. Also, you definitely want to make sure most places have a white paper, because a white paper just makes it really solidifies the authenticity of the project behind it, right? If people don't even take the time to make a white paper, then it's not a good look whatsoever, and you should be on edge before you really invest with them. Now, if they don't have it, should you just avoid it all the way through? That's totally up to you. Me, I have invested in ones without a white paper, but at least in the roadmap, it does say when the white paper is going to be released and all that good stuff. So, but this right here just basically breaks down the economic overview. See, this website is really, really detailed. I'm starting to like this project more and more as I go through it myself. And I'm definitely going to probably think about getting involved with this one also, because like I said, this one is very, very detailed. They break down everything for their whole project and everything. Okay, got the mission statement, the core objective, resources again. So yeah, this is definitely a good one to look into. Uh, like I said, I'm going to I'm going to look into this one now. I might actually get involved with this one just based off what I just did right here with you guys live. This one definitely looks like a good one to get involved with. Now here's just some news, also some press, which is important. Obviously, the more eyes on it, the bigger the price of the rise will. The bigger the rise, the price will go. There's been in the news in July in 2017. 2017, there's been a whole bunch in 2017. None really in 2018 just yet, but there has been a lot of news around there with like Yahoo, okay, Nasdaq, which is a huge company, the Coin Telegraph, which is good, right? All these ones are very important also. Okay, so once you do that, then you're basically done. You did your whole due diligence, right? You went through the numbers with the market cap, the circulating supply, and the total supply, right? You checked out their marketplace to see where they're at. If they're on a random exchange, right, like that you never heard of, then you might as well avoid them like the plague. Now you go check their social media, make sure that they're still active, which this one is. He had just posted yesterday a tweet yesterday, which is big. Okay. And then you just go to the website, do your due diligence on the website, and then you're good to go, right? It's really, it's very time consuming, right? It's tedious to go through all this work, but once you find a good one, like I just found for you guys with Poe, right? This is a really good coin right here, right? In my opinion, I'm actually going to get involved with this one now based off what I just seen, right? It's only at 11 cents too, so I can get quite a lot of coins for the price. And I definitely expect this one to rise right over the next year or so because of what I just went through and their ideas, their project, their team's solid. So, like I said, I'm going to get involved, but you guys do whatever you guys feel you guys want to do. I just showed you guys the process of how to find these gems, right? How to find these good coins out the blue. Okay. Now, if you really want to find even more unknown ones, you guys can by going to the third page. Past the third page, you got to be careful because then there's going to be a lot of crap ones on there that might not ever get to nowhere. So I usually stick to within the first 3 pages, right? The first 3 pages, and try to look for some good ones on there, okay? But that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe, right? Hit that bell. Also, we are going to start having these giveaways, right? These cryptocurrency giveaways really, really shortly. Our first one is going to be for $200, right? Worth of either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, or anyone that we really choose, right? So you guys want to be kept up to date with every video we have. So subscribe today. Join our Telegram chats down below. Stay connected with us on social media. Now, I know we are a newer one in this space, but we are here to give you guys every single thing that we know about this space, okay? We have people that have been in this space for over 3 years now. So we do have a lot of knowledge in what we're talking about, and we hope to pass that knowledge on to you guys. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. It's your boy Abel. I'm out.